Hey, how's it going? Crummy Chris here, and welcome to Assassin's Creed 3. This is the 5th game in my Road to Valhalla series. Some games, including this one, I have previously played, albeit a long time ago. The rest I'll be playing for the first time. Without further ado, let's jump into Assassin's Creed 3.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the Pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Where is here? Apart from the end, obviously.
Let's go.
Okay. We've got some control, can't run anywhere, but we can at least walk. So some of you will remember that date, the 21st of the 12th, 2012. That is the date that the Mayan calendar ended, I believe. And it was going to be apparently an apocalypse, which obviously never happened. Spoilers. Ooh.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Alright. Just randomly quoting Alice in Wonderland. Oh, the door could have opened all the way, like. Oh. Okay. There's another door.
I think we're here.
Oh. Okay, that was a bit rough. Love all these patterns on the walls. Yep, just pick up the random shining thing, Desmond. Smart idea. There's the pyramid again. Right there.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
And bleeding. Oh,
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
yeah, of
Right.
course.
Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need
Okay.
me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker.
Whoa. Do I have to walk? I want to run. Whoa.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Can I jump up? Yeah. There we go.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
this new sliding thing.
These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Sorry.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Okay.
Synchronization levels look good now. You should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Okay, who's this guy? I say it every time, but I love that world building around me. Sort of piecing itself together.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Okay.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Wow. He's polite. New email received.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Yes.
Sure.
I heard the new deacon was a bit of a stickler, but give him time.
Do I have any weapons? No.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Apologies.
I love that. A person trying to look around me.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
Hey, them.
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
See you. That.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
So is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double
I already have.
both against roads and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
So, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes
We're getting
on
up
in the
again, yeah.
afternoon, and she hopes you
1,000
will order
pardons.
matters so as to bring
My
your
apologies.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may
Wow.
satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gates is found guilty.
Oh, let me go around. There we go.
When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book you.
People not seeing me do this.
£40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. If I can get more by her staying.
Well, hello.
Betty has brought more goods into our locked year than any five of the gang. And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women sleep. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly. life was the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine. Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our evening.
Whoa, I'm actually picking the lock. Okay. Whoops. No, no, no. Oof.
But make haste and use it, boy. And let me friends know where I intend. For I love to make them easy.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence.
You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Oh. You saw nothing. So who was that? Oh. I found it. Whoa. Excuse me, guys. Move, 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 move.
Peace, friends. There is no danger. It happened practically. What are those men doing? I'm scared where it's headed.
Everyone's really panicking. Jeez.
Order! We must have order! Move! Move! You imbecile! Where are you going?
Oh. Frisking more people.
I'm searching over here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
Doors are building in. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
What is this thing?
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key, and if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Charles Lead.
Then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
So his name's Hatham Kenway. Okay. Yeah, great. Can I progress? So this is our new guy. Oh. And I don't get to see him for long. This place looks cool. People in quarters. Oh, can I talk to him? I can't.
Moment to talk. Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
No?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows?
Ooh.
But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
I'll have you know it was a robbery. What's this one then? Who this?
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
Aha.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
Okay, random. What's this? Some sort of game? Well played. It's a good thing I didn't have money on that game. Let's just see what the other game is. Hopefully it doesn't take as long. What game do you have? Cowboys Checkers. Okay, let's go. Alright, well that took far too long. Hope you all enjoyed, guys. See you in the next one. Bye!